I'll satisfy your curiosity now since many have jackets in their carts waiting for my review. Several followers said, Rita, I have a few in my cart. What do you think? I said, well, hold on, I'll go to Renner and let you know. I'll tell you in advance that this one is one of my favorites this time. Guys, it's so charming with jeans. I think it's simple because honestly, I didn't really connect with this zipper. As usual, I found the zipper too noticeable. It's not flimsy and it doesn't look cheap. Also about how I really increase my earnings. And I didn't need to change my clients, I needed to change my mindset. Starting with more Renner products, welcome to my channel. Guys, it got colder and a lot of jackets, coats, and knits have arrived. And what did I think? It's a bit tough to make outfits since there aren't many new pants, but there are plenty of jackets because it's cold. I'm making the most of my basics, like these Renner boots. And I came to check with you how comfortable they are. They have a 4-finger heel. Never come to the mall in high heels. But like here, oh my god, the power went out. It's just that there are some emergency flashes they do. Can you still see? Yeah, probably. You can, right, sis? Turns out it's already back on. So I said, since I can't just walk around aimlessly, I'll use it often and let you know how comfortable it is. Meanwhile, we'll try it out once the power returns. Come with me. Well, since I'm going to review coats and blazers from Renner, like I told you, I'll show you my outfit of the day. I put on a pair of jeans that are a bit lighter than I usually wear, and the little boots. Guys, while I recorded the first part with you, I went to other stores to pick up orders, make choices, and came back. I've been walking for an hour and a half in these boots. Not going to lie, you start to feel it. It's not a super low-heeled boot. Is it a comfortable boot? Yes, it is. Considering you'll be getting up and sitting down, getting up and sitting down. But to be standing on your feet or for a trip, no way. Well, this blazer is the cutest thing. It's the first time I'm wearing it. It already has this slightly more fitted cut, and it's not as oversized as usual. I've been telling you about this trend with blazers that won't go away, right? But now there's a wave of blazers with a more feminine cut coming in. Not so big, not so much that it looks like it belongs to someone else, right? We were used to wearing such oversized blazers so big that it looked like they belonged to a man bigger than us. Not anymore. Now they're fitting more properly. And I'm liking it. I'm already really getting into this trend. And we'll find them not only in this length with this waistline, but also a little shorter. This one is a size 38. It comes as a set with pants. I already got the pants too. Guys, I have so many clothes at home I haven't hemmed yet. My mom told the seamstress, and maybe she'll come take measurements today. With lots of pieces, it's worth her coming, right? I keep putting it off so I don't wear them, and she can't come either. So she's going to come pick them up, and then I'll get a lot of clothes fixed. The last time I did this, I ended up wearing so many nice clothes just to do this task. I'll use this chance to talk about this base or another pair of pants. I'm changing the pants, but still putting together a detailed look since I have way more jackets than basics. There are so many jacket choices, so I won't overthink it. It's easier this way. I'll satisfy your curiosity since many have jackets in their carts waiting for my review. Some followers said, Rita, I have these in my cart. What do you think? I replied, hold on, I'll check at Renner and let you know. So here I am. We have 15 active right now as I'm recording this for you with Rita Saraiva. I already invite you to follow me so you don't miss out, because it's all about turning on and off, coming and going, going up and down. That way, you can take advantage of the best deals. Let's go to the next look. This one here, it's very stylish. I believe this fabric is considered PU. It's matte and has a really nice texture. I'm going to show you two options in this same fabric, this jacket and blazer. I didn't think much of it at first, but as you can see, it looks really beautiful. This one has a kind of tricky color, you know, like an olive that's a bit brown. It's funny. Look how these colors can be deceiving, and when I say it's green, people say, Rita, it's brown. Here, from the distance, you're seeing it looks brown, but when I get closer to the light, can you see that it's green? The same thing happened with the Renner trench coat I showed. Everyone said, wow, but to me it's brown. Yes, because it depends on the light, but in person it's green. Much more green than brown, but wow, even I see it in the mirror. In my video, it appears greener than what I see in person. It's a wild color. This turtleneck style is very trendy now. I like wearing it this way, but many people find it uncomfortable, so I'll open it. Because there are people who wouldn't even dream of wearing it all closed up. It has elastic, okay? That's why it fits so well on the body. Well, size S, it costs $379.90. The S is really comfortable for me. I wouldn't recommend a smaller size. Unless you're someone with very small shoulders and chest, then I think it's worth getting a smaller size. Otherwise, get your usual size, but it does run a bit large. This is how it looks when you wear it open. Pretty, right? I liked it, but not enough to buy it. But it's nice to say the quality is good, it fits well, and it looks cool. Let's go to the next one. I'll go ahead and say that this one is one of my favorites of this round. Guys, it's so charming, it's big. This one is the size, wow, that's funny. But I could have sworn it was size L. Look, either it's really big or it's, you know, when they make a mistake, they take a piece and put a tag from another size on it. That's hilarious. Could it be a size S here too? Look, I would take the XS for myself, but I could have sworn this one was an L. And that's it. I got a smaller size. It's nice because the fabric supposedly doesn't get damaged as easily as regular knitwear. And that's the idea, you know? It's a really stylish cardigan. Orange is very trendy now for both winter and summer. Renner released two beautiful knits. I got the other one with my Mimi, but it's already sold out. It was even featured on the website with a zipper here. Super stylish. And this one is also really beautiful. This one, the orange with black matches, but it's a bold combination. So I would wear it with jeans, for example, a pair of pants darker than the ones I'm wearing, and add black loafers. Then I really like the look. But guys, honestly, orange with black is a bold and different combination. Anyway, it might end up just sitting in your closet, so see if it's worth investing in or not. Well, that's it. It's super cute. And let's move on to the next one. I think the color of this jacket is great. It has really good quality. But it's a really laid back jacket that I would wear. You know what I picture with it? Those Adidas Spezia, you know? Is that how you say it, guys? I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a raw shade, and I'd pair it with tailored pants in this color for a super stylish look. Other than that, jeans are simple for me. Honestly, I didn't like this zipper. It stood out too much. I prefer zippers that match the colors so they don't draw attention. And it's such a clean, basic jacket. But for me, you know, since I nitpick everything, the zipper is just too much. I think very few people will be bothered by that. But I have to say it, it's an ecru shade, very soft. It leans a lot towards beige. There's just one seam. It's a bomber jacket with an elastic band at the bottom. And that's it. It's a bit longer, right? Just like this one. Look. It's a size S and a bit long. What do you think? It's average. There are better ones. Should we move on? I think this jacket is new on YouTube. I only showed it on Instagram before. Guys, it has really good quality. Here I tied it up in a kind of sloppy way. The PU is exactly the kind I recommend. You know, that matte finish. It's not shiny. Anyway, I really liked it. Could it be even more rustic, rough, and structured? It could, but it's not flimsy and it doesn't look like a balloon. You know a balloon? When you blow it up, it gets all shiny. I can tell when the PU isn't good quality, it's just not as nice. I even made a video on Instagram showing the difference. Bia, if I still have that video, remind me so we can include it here. Okay, it's long, but Bia will show it to you. A brief explanation about leather, because I always show the leather I like and I end up not showing the fake leather that I don't like, but I really want you to pay attention to the difference. This one is the one that looks more like plastic, you know? This is the fake leather that I recommend. It's matte, it's heavier, it's more robust, and like it looks real. Do you guys think this one could fool someone? Or am I just too clever? This one doesn't fool anyone. And like in the same stores, you'll find this one and this one. So it's up to you to choose and see what makes more sense for you. But I really wanted to show this difference because it's striking. Both are faux leathers, but this one looks better. If you know the difference, you'll always dress well in winter. PU usually appears in winter. And in the same stores, in fact, I made this video right here at Renner. There is leather like this, the good kind, and there is leather that's not so good, you know? Well, guys, this little jacket is beautiful. It's a size M and costs 319. I think it could also be a size S because it's really comfortable here. And usually since I have broad shoulders, when there's a seam, it ends up being tight, but this one has a slightly dropped shoulder. I imagine the S would work really well too. This one looks beautiful to wear with tighter pants to pair with jeans. It looks beautiful too. I changed the base to show you because some pieces would look better with black pants. But like I told you, I'm not focusing on the outfit, I'm really focusing on the jackets to show you the knits and the new arrivals. One more try on. Let's go to the next one. This style is so cute. Knit with an already built-in collar. I didn't put on this shirt, it's already sewn in. It's nice because if it's not too cold, you can wear a knit. But if you wear a knit with a shirt, which looks really beautiful and interesting, it gets warm. I like it when it comes like this, and you also have the option to buy it on the Chinese website. I think they must have it on Mercado Libre and in other places too. Just the collar, you know? Then you put on the collar, put on your bra, the collar, and then you wear the knit. Well, this one is in medium size. It costs R159. Look, I'm trying to make myself stop wearing medium because I know I could fit into a small and survive with less fabric. And actually, when we wear a piece that's not our size, whether it's bigger or smaller, we just have a visual change. It's negative. If I wear something too tight, it looks like I'm heavier and I'm not fitting in there. If I wear clothes that are much bigger than I should, I also look heavier. So in any case, I think it just makes you look bigger, you know? If you wear something that fits well and suits you, you really look like yourself. That's why I'll try to stop wearing medium. This could be a small. I loved it. It's beautiful and easy to match. This one is just perfect. Of all the tweed jackets I showed you, the one that really stole my heart was this one. Guys, it's so lovely. I think it came from an exchange here since we don't have a hanger for it. It was in the lost and found size large with no price tag. It definitely came from an exchange, no price listed. When someone buys online, whenever we buy a piece, it always comes without the tag, right? Usually these tweed pieces from the chain, I've been getting them in size M. Why? They're lined on the inside. And this part of the sleeve here isn't very big, it's small in my opinion, because my shoulders are a little wider. And then I feel, when you do this and you feel like it's not comfortable, the mediums have been perfect. So this one is in size L. It really is a little bit longer. You can tell it's very much like a jacket, and the style of tweed is a bit more fitted to your body. But I think M is the best option for me because S is way too tight. Guys, it's beautiful. Light pink, brown, white, and black. And the buttons are also very delicate, matching perfectly. This one is so delicate. I highly recommend it, okay? I loved it. Well, this one here, guys, has really good quality. It's a burgundy shade, but more muted. Really pretty. But then again, we have few trimmings here. Very eye-catching. Buttons here. A button here on the big pocket. This zipper here. The small piece of paper increases the contrast, right? But there's something big here. Here, anyway, I thought the details draw more attention than the jacket itself. And the jacket, since it's already good quality, it would be nicer if it had fewer things. It's really a matter of taste. You know that I prefer less of anything extra. I'm all about minimalism, but for those who like details, the more the better. And I think that people in fashion really think about those who like zippers. So, like, there's nothing here. Let's add more details here. Let's add them. This has a cost. So, you see that they really do it because people like that. So, if you're on the side that doesn't like it, I'm with you on that. And for the team that likes it, that's fine, okay? It's just that, like, I say, well, I'm here to show the piece, but I can't really give my opinion. But it's beautiful, guys. Regarding the quality of the PU, I would totally wear it. Mainly because I know these small details will annoy me later. Here's the full look, and let's move on to the next one. This blazer really surprised me, and how big it is. I could have sworn it was a size 38. I said it, again, my mistake, picking a size up. But no, it's a 36. Look, it costs 3.99. That's right, guys. I wish it was a 34 if they had it. I recommend getting a smaller size. This one has the fabric I mentioned that looks like PU with a great texture. It resembles fancy car leather, even in its caramel color. I remember when I wanted a car, but I was more worried about the seat color than the color of the car. The car could be, any color, but the seats had to be a really nice caramel. And guys, that's it. It's really nice. The feel of the fabric and the piece itself when you wear it, stylish, different. It really matches the winter vibe. It's not a blazer to wear in the summer, especially because of the fabric. It doesn't look like it, but it's faux leather. And I loved it. I think a brown boot would look beautiful with this. Ignore the foundation. Focus on the piece, just emphasizing. Look, it's lined and everything. Just reminding you, you need to get a size down. Let's go to the next one. This one is so cute, super comfy, in a reinforced suede, but with extremely shiny trimmings that look like little lights. What do you think? Too much or totally fine? Oh, guys, it's beautiful. But I mean, usually this biker style has these zippers and trimmings, but it matches the vibe, which, most of the time is in faux leather, usually in black and super cool. In fact, I have one from another brand in black and in a really dark brown, and it matches the biker style, kind of a rocker vibe and all that, like someone who rides a Harley Davidson. Now, in suede, it reminds me of something kind of country, kind of pop, kind of everything. And then these silver details, really flashy. I don't think they match the style of the jacket. Maybe they don't really go with the style of the jacket or the cut, the suede. I don't think suede really matches the biker style. And then putting suede on a biker jacket with the details from the other jacket, I don't know, guys. I just don't think it worked very well. Or maybe I'm just picky, maybe a little bit of both. But talking about the jacket itself, it's really nice, seriously. It feels amazing to the touch. It's in a great caramel shade. It's funny. These caramel tones, in person, I think they look beautiful, even on video. But when I take a picture, it looks so yellow. I have a beautiful one. A blazer in this suede that's actually real leather. Guys, the jacket is just amazing. But when you take a picture, it doesn't look like the same piece. That might happen here too, in photos and videos. That's it. I think I have a green one, like a sister to this. The green one was in extra small. That's why I didn't bring it to show you. It matched a bit better, but I don't know. It just didn't work out, okay? I'm telling you guys, I just can't be like that if I don't like it. I didn't want to just be a presenter. I can't be that person. Let's go to the next one. I was surprised by this one. I love sweatshirts with shirts. It defies expectations since sweatshirts are usually seen as casual. Pairing one with a shirt creates an interesting look. And it's also nice to wear a sweatshirt with tailoring instead of jeans and the shirt underneath. Guys, he looks so cute in blue. It's a blue that's really easy to match with jeans. And he also has the striped shirt. They made it look built in. See? The shirt is here, a piece of it. And it's here too. Now it's not under the piece, which helps it not get too hot. It's in size M. It could be size S. And it costs 179.90. Very cute. This style with these borders, they're really good to wear with leggings. People are really enjoying wearing leggings, but no one is talking about the little girl. The little girl doesn't look good with things showing, guys. If you wear leggings with the little girl very discreet, it looks really nice. But if you wear it with her showing, you totally take away any kind of elegance, delicacy, and sophistication from leggings. So be careful. Here, for example, if I wore dark blue leggings, it would look super pretty. I could wear sneakers and I could also put a jacket on top because even if you wear a jacket, if the jacket opens when you move and it's showing, it looks bad. So that's one option. And also, if you didn't like it, if you thought this was too long, look, you can wear it like this. Cute, right? I thought it was really interesting. Let's go buy it. Guys, this is the second time I've tried on this windbreaker. I'm almost taking it home. She also brought a change of clothes to Sorocaba. She never did. I never had any branches from her. She's size L. There's no price on it. But it's really beautiful and it's very trendy to wear a windbreaker jacket to create looks with layering. I'll even leave a photo from my last trip as well, where I wore a bigger, longer jacket. I wore one like this from Renner. It's multicolored. It says on the tag that it has gray in it, green, beige, and everything else, black pants and loafers. It looks really beautiful. And this jacket has such a nice color and quality. It's really cool because like this, I can go to the gym in the morning. It's a windbreaker. But if I want to create a look, put on loafers, it looks stylish. I can put a blazer over it. And this beanie and this detail here, look, this collar, it's really trendy. I thought this jacket was amazing. I highly recommend it. And if you're going to use it just for fitness, you'll have a good jacket. But if you want to create some stylish looks, it'll work well for you. Besides the color, it's really amazing. It's kind of like Fendi, like I always say, from that curtain family that leans toward green, gray, beige. Actually, this one is even more brownish, but it's that color that's naturally chic. You know, it's this one. Let's go to the next one. This one is not very serious. It didn't fit. And I admit, I also thought it looked serious on the body. Not because of the cut, but because of the color. It leans towards shades of gray with dark blue and black. Wow, I thought it looked so serious. This one would have to be worn on the feet. Even though it has that look of tweed jackets, which I usually get a size up, I thought it was way too big. It cost 3.39. With black, I don't think I would bring in other colors except maybe a very dark pair of jeans or black pants. It could be wide leg, it could be tailored, and it was made to be worn closed. Even more so because the buttons are covered. That made it really pretty. Look at that. I liked it. I thought it was very cute, very delicate. Look, the sleeve is a little bit more, the sleeve is that barrel style, you know, like the pants. See? The pants are like this, and so is the sleeve. I know many of you won't love it, you'll turn up your noses, but like I always say, every time new trends come around, the new pieces combine different trends. So plaid is the trend right now, barrel is super in style, these tweed jackets are a big hit, and here we have a combination of everything, right? Plaid, barrel, short jacket. Anyway, everything's here. That's why I don't like keeping pieces too long unless they're truly classic. The blazer returns in a totally new way. Like I said, this blazer trend or similar jackets comes back in current colors. It's tough for pieces, even black ones like a black coat, to stay in style for long. And we end up with a really outdated wardrobe if we don't end up wearing things, unless you're super into shopping but keeping things for too long, hoping they'll come back in style. Oh, I'm not really in favor of that because I noticed that trends do come back, but they never come back exactly the same. It's a crazy thing. Well, that's it. Cute, but not for me. Let's move on. I love this gray knit. You can wear it like I did on this trip. I'll leave a picture for you. Underneath a blazer. This one is also from Renner, but it's men's. It's a bit older. I wore a skirt and I put it underneath to keep warm. Two pairs of 15 denier tights, and it's a very sincere recommendation that I've been giving to anyone who's traveling and wants to wear tights. Instead of wearing really thick tights, or even the fleece-lined ones unless it's really cold, these hold up well against the cold and keep you warm and stylish. Why? The tights in your skin tone won't darken your legs since they're already your skin color, and the black or brown ones you put on top will give the effect you want. So you'll stay super warm and look pretty. With the fleece-lined ones, I feel like your legs look really straight, you know. I don't really like that effect, so I'll leave you the link to the tights I really like later. And about this knit sweater, it's really cute. It has this hem, and in the photo I showed you, I tucked the hem inside. I also put a shirt underneath here, okay, to create the effect. You can wear it like this, or if you want to add a shirt, you fold the bottom part. And you know something I've really been enjoying, guys? Mixing things up. I'll even leave a photo here for you. Trench coat. I wore this gray knit sweater with it since trench coats are usually more brown. You often consider a white or black base, but adding gray makes it much more interesting. Mixing the color of the trench coat with the gray knit and with a black base or jeans will look super cool. This knit sweater, I recommend getting it in your actual size. This one is a large, that's why it's huge on me. I even checked and it costs 159.90. Let's go to the next one. This one, I did a tour as soon as I got there on my Instagram, by the way, if you don't follow me yet. Take advantage. My name is Rita Saraiva. Check out my Instagram. There's something new every day. There are stories every day. The videos come out there first. Here we have a schedule, right, for posting, which is on Sundays and Wednesdays at 7:30 p.m. Anyway, Instagram is a great place for you to follow me, so you don't miss out on the best coupons and the best outfits. So I did this tour and showed this vest. I said, well, it's different, right? Let's see. It didn't surprise me. I thought it didn't deliver everything. It's very low cut here. It could be a size smaller. This one, I thought it was even a medium, but it's a small. So I would definitely recommend going two sizes down. And this open part, it looked like flowers there. I even showed it on my stories. I said, well, guys, they're little flowers. And they really are. But there were some big holes. So I don't know, guys. I didn't like it. Bayoka, let's see if it looked good on the model here next to me. Bayoka, I'll share the photos and prices so you can see how they look on the model and website. The links will be pinned in the first comment and in the description, so check them out. That's it. I think the model did a better job than I did. I tried. I couldn't do much. I did what I could. Let's go to the next one. This one, it's beautiful. It surprised me. It's prettier on the body than on the hanger. Look at this. It's the long one that we were used to wearing. There are matching pants, but they still haven't arrived at the Renner store in Sorocaba. But on the website, the girl is wearing matching pants. Look, see here? For me, I think it's a little tight. This one is a size 36. If I do this, it squeezes me, so it would have to be a 38. And it costs our dollar 3.39. Its shade is really interesting. See how it has some little stripes? It will look really nice to wear with jeans, to wear with black, just like I'm wearing here. I would pair it with loafers. It would look beautiful. If you want to use a purse too, it looks good. If you want to wear sandals or pumps, it also looks good. If you want to wear sneakers, it also looks good. For example, this same idea. So the sneakers, dark pants, that carrot style one from Renner, which is wonderful. I really recommend it to you. For those who don't know yet, Bia, should we show a picture of these pants for everyone to see? Or a picture of me wearing these pants? They're beautiful. My mom got them too. It's a pair of pants that looks good with any outfit you wear. And in the case of sneakers, I would also recommend sneakers from Renner, and I'll show you a picture of them here too. They're really cute sneakers with a slim shape like the Adidas Samba, which is super trendy now. I also find them much easier to match with outfits. Because even the Adidas Samba, as stylish as those little stripes are, if you wear a striped shirt or even with this more formal look, it feels a bit too much. This one is really neutral, has a great color, and doesn't have all that branding all over it, logos and all. Guys, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I showed the jackets and answered questions about the items in your cart. With this cold weather, it's a great time to invest more in winter pieces. Now let's move on to the final message. And about the final message, I feel like I'm not very inspired right now. Did you notice what's going on? You know, when you start to feel like you're coming down with a cold, I'm really congested at my limit anyway. And yesterday I took that medicine. You know, we brought medicine from our trip, the kind that has day and night versions. I took the night one. That's what happens when you take the night one. I wish I'd taken the day version since the night one knocks you out. Now I have insomnia. I went to bed and woke up early. And I'm kind of like this, kind of lazy. So I was thinking about two really nice final messages. But I think I'll be brief for today to leave this topic for next time. I want to talk about something a follower had commented on. Like, she works somewhere and she really likes the profession she has, but let's say she's not very successful, right? Financially, she's not fulfilled in this profession. And that's what I really want to talk about because I think it's also very much about mindset, right? And another topic I want to talk about is how I also increased my income a lot. And I didn't need to change my clients, I needed to change my mindset. So it comes back to this other topic too. Guys, everything is about our mindset of success and prosperity or mindset of, well, scarcity. And I think I'll even give a brief overview then, since both topics address the same thing and have the same premise, the same idea. Guys, it's really funny how the power is within us. Like God, the universe is abundant, is prosperous, but not all people are prosperous and abundant. And of course, everyone comes from a different reality anyway. Guys, for God's sake, when we have a message, let's say it's a good thing, okay? If you read between the lines, everything will be offensive and everything will, be negative for someone. But we've also seen people start from absolutely nothing and manage to prosper a lot. And a lot of people who, let's say someone who was already born rich, born with a silver spoon in their mouth, and when everything is inherited by them, they end up losing it all. The same thing happens with people who have won the lottery. Have you ever seen those cases? There are articles showing people who won the lottery, how quickly they managed to blow through all that money. In just a few years, they didn't even have a house to live in. There's also another video we could show here, which I thought was amazing. It's like this. If today you had all the money you wish you had, how long would it take for you to go back to square one? That's so real. If today you had the body you dream of having, how long would it take for you to ruin it? If today you had your dream job, how long would it take for you to get fired? And we say this because you don't have everything you want yet, because you're not ready and prepared, and it might not seem like it. But for example, me, myself, I dream of having those beautiful bodies. I think it's beautiful when someone is super fit, muscular, and all, but with all the junk food I eat, I think I would ruin that body really easily if I inherited it, if I got that body ready made. This happens a lot with plastic surgery. Why do so many people get liposuction and plastic surgery and then lose it all? It's not on purpose, but you bought it. You didn't work for it. Let's say you didn't earn that body. You didn't have the right discipline for it. It's the same thing as if you were in a really important position, very different from where you are today. You might not keep that position long since you lack the necessary skills, don't speak another language, or haven't taken the required courses. People management, repositioning, the way you dress, the way you speak. Anyway, we need to evolve in every way, and I think that's very important. And just briefly, as an opening message, which is also very connected to what we're talking about, the issue of prosperity is very much in our mindset. That going from 0 to 100, no matter how much of a zero you started from, is possible. And it's very easy to stagnate if you don't make an effort. And it's very easy to stop and complain if we don't make an effort. So let's go after it. Let's try to change our mindset, study this topic here. I just give a brief overview, but today everything I have, everything I am has a lot to do with this. I used to be a very different person from the one who talks about these topics now. But that's because I've been practicing this since my first contact with it when I was 14. Today I'm 35, so I've been studying this for a long time. I've been practicing it and I've seen the results. I see that my life is totally based on this. How much closer I became to God because of all this. Because a lot of people even feel forgotten by God. Because it seems like, wow, my life isn't moving forward. I see other people's lives prospering. Why don't you give thanks? Why don't you talk to Him? Why aren't you His friend? I say that God only says yes. Everyone, if you've ever heard about this, there's a word that fits perfectly in the Bible, and that's gratitude. The more grateful you are, the more you have. And people wait for the right time to start being thankful. They wait for the perfect life to start being happy. Be happy during the process. Today, my life is much better than it used to be. Let's say in terms of comfort, financially speaking. But I was always happy during the process. I didn't need to be here a little better to be happy. And if I hadn't been happy during the process, I would always have been a sad and bitter person. Just always wishing, wishing. I think that's the pleasure of life. It's about dreaming and being able to achieve it because, of course, if not, you end up frustrated during the process. And you keep being happy. But, really enjoying the stages of life. That's why we need to focus on personal development so we can get there. And if we inherit or if we just get everything handed to us, it won't be the same. Well, today I shared this with you. I was still so inspired. But in the next video, I'll be feeling great, breathing perfectly, and we'll make a really cool video, okay? You can count on it. Kisses. See you in the next video, and leave lots of, let's use the piggy bank emoji. Isn't it the piggy bank where we save coins? Let's leave lots of piggy banks if you made it to the end. It's funny. Those who stop early will see comments like a bunch of pigs. That's fine. May the piggies always stay nice and plump, and may it always be a time of plenty. Leave cow emojis if you finish. Kisses all. See you next video.